Miss Lee, where is your attention? One gulp and looked down. Sorry, Mr. Kim. He sighed and rubbed his temple. Focus on work. Yeah, she gazed clock and ran her finger on keyboard. Only tapping sounds were audible in that silent cabin. Thank you, Mr. Kim. Good night. He hummed and drove away. She sighed and lazily headed inside building. You are late, young lady. Wine flinched after hearing the voice. Mom, you scared me. She sighed. Why are you still awake? Then what I should do if my daughter work out till very late? I told you to sleep on time, and when I listened to you. Go get fresh. I'll serve dinner. One sighed and went inside her bedroom, and her mom went towards kitchen. By the way, how is your that boss who came to drop you home that night? Did he come tonight too? She wiggled her eyebrow teasingly and one gulp. You should tell him you likes him. Wine wiped her tears quickly. Don't speak nonsense and finish foods fast. Her mom stopped eating. Wine, what happened? Did you cry? Wine pressed her lips together. No, Mom, why I'll cry? She faked a laugh, and her mom moved her hand on table and tried to hold Wine's hand, and Wine helped her. What happened? Mom, nothing happened. I can't see. That doesn't mean I can't feel anything. Tell me what happened. Did anyone hurt you? Wine's tears rolled down. Boss scolded me for making mistake, and you're crying for that. He said too much things. Don't cry for that and try to not make mistake. Wine hummed. She lied. She can't tell her mom the real reason of her tears. Come here, my baby. Wine moved close to her mom and she hugged Wine. You are my brave girl. I'm so proud of you. Wine hugged her mom more tightly. Good morning, Mr. Kim. Why are you late? Sorry. Taehyung stared her and sighed. Bring a green tea for me and then bring reports from Mr. Song. Okay. She bowed and went out of his cabin. Taehyung leaned on his chair and rubbed his temple. You called me, Mr. Kim? Check this file. He extended his laptop towards her. She nodded and took a seat on chair. She took his laptop and started doing work. Someone came inside without knocking. She lifted her head to see the person and she gulped while the person smirked. Hi, Taehyung. She went to him and hugged him. One's heart clenched and she focused on screen to avoid them. I missed you. What are you doing here? Why? Can't I come here without any reason? Huh? She sat on his lap. Wine gulped and pushed Taehyung's laptop towards him. It's done. Call me if you need anything. She started leaving his cabin. Bring a coffee for me, Wine. Okay. What the hell is this? Taehyung looked at her after hearing her raised voice. Do you call this trash coffee, huh? She dropped coffee on floor. Clean it and bring another for me. She was humiliating Wine. What are you doing, huh? Wine, you go from here and send Mr. Cha. He will clean that and give her coffee. Yeah, she bowed and went out of his cabin. Wine splashed water on her face and stared herself in mirror. She will not leave a chance to humiliate me. She took few deep breaths. Wine's heart clenched and she took deep breaths to calm down herself. Do I have any other work? No, but you have a date with Miss Beck. What happened about Mr. Park's file? We have time to complete that file. The meeting is in next week, so he nodded his head. Okay, bring the file. We will complete that and then leave. What? But it's already time to leave. He raised his eyebrow. So, go bring the file and your laptop. One sighed and went out of his cabin. She's going to be late today too. Taehyung took his phone and tapped something and then put it back. Wine came back with few files and her laptop. Wait, I'll drop you. Wine stopped and Taehyung started grabbing his stuff. No thanks, I'll go by myself and I have some work in way too. Wine headed out of his cabin. Miss Lee, wait. He grabbed his car's key and headed out of his cabin. Where did she went? He looked around but Wine was nowhere. He dialed her number but her phone was switched off. He sighed and pushed his hair. Taehyung left and Wine came out of hidden place. She sighed loudly and switched on her phone. Hey, hi, thank you for coming this hour. Don't be formal with me and hop on. Wine nodded and hopped on his bike. Bye, good night. Yeah, good night. Wine locked door and turned around and she pressed her lips together. Wine, your boss is waiting for you. Where were you? Wine blinked while Taehyung stared her with his intense gaze. Even your phone was switched off, Miss Lee. Battery died and I was buying some personal stuff. She made excuse while Taehyung's gaze were stuck on her. Oh, then you should have charged your phone before leaving office. Do you know how much worried I got? Sorry, she mumbled. Get fresh, I'll serve dinner. Mr. Kim, do you have any work? Yeah, I have. Here is the file. Check this before coming office in morning. Okay, you should leave now. It's getting late. Why this soon? Let him have dinner. Mr. Kim, would you like to have dinner with us? I know I can't serve you too much fancy things, but still, I would love to serve you dinner. Mom, what are you saying? It's getting late. I would love whatever you will serve me, ma'am. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Why your boss is such a nice person? Then how can you complain about him and curse him? Once I widened and Taehyung raised his eyebrow. Mom, you know Mr. Kim, she complains too much about you. She giggled as she was jokingly telling one secret to Taehyung. Oh, I see, Miss Lee has some problem with me. One shook her head while pressing her lips together. She has too much problem. I think she is jealous of your charm. Yeah, I'm also thinking the same. He was staring Wine all the time with his strong gaze. I'm done now. I'll get fresh. She immediately went towards her bedroom. She got embarrassed. By the way, how is she? Is she a good employee? She is hardworking. When Mom smiled and nodded. I know my child is very hardworking. She is doing jobs from very young age. Her face expression changed inside one and she said, I'll serve dinner. She headed towards kitchen. Ma'am, let me help you. He went behind her. No need of that. Don't think I can't do work just because I'm blind. I born blind and I have learned to help myself and handle home. So don't worry. She flashed a smile and Taehyung stared her in amaze. What I'll do now is I don't know how many things Mom told him. She grabbed her hair and then sighed loudly. It's okay, I can bear his anger. She inhaled and exhaled deeply and then headed out of bedroom. We were waiting for you. Went to glance of Taehyung and took a seat on dining table. Try this, Mr. Kim. She put some fried rice in his plate. Thank you, ma'am. Enjoy. She served wine too and she started eating quietly. Taehyung too started eating and his phone rang. He checked his phone and disconnected call. His phone again rang and Wine's gaze automatically went on his phone and she gulped so hard while looking away. It was Umi's call. Taehyung again disconnected call and switched over his phone. Answer the call. It must be important. I don't use phone while eating. That's good thing. She smiled and Taehyung took a glance of wine. Her whole focus was on eating. Come again. Yeah, good night. Good night. Taehyung took a glance of wine before going out of apartment. One shut door and turned towards her mom. What were you doing, huh? Weren't you too much friendly with my boss? Huh? So, he's my future son-in-law. I can be friendly with him. She teasingly said, and Wine gulped her saliva. Mom, her tone was strict and her mom sighed. Why are you getting mad? It's not like you really love him and I'm just having a little fun by teasing you. Let me have it, okay? She started walking towards her bedroom. Now come to sleep. It's already too much late and you have office in morning. She went inside bedroom and Wine sat on couch and leaned her head on couch. She stared ceiling. I really like him, Mom, and this teasing hurts me. A teardrop rolled down from corner of her eyes while remembering about Taehyung and Somi. Good morning, Wine. Morning. She flashed him a smile. Let's go, I'll drop you. No, I'll manage. Hey, Wine. We are going in same way. It won't be something huge if I'll drop you in way of my office. He dramatically said. She chuckled and hopped on his bike. Fine, let's drop me. Yeah, let's go. He handed her a helmet. By the way, what happened about job? There is no vacancy in company, but I talked to boss. Let's see if he offers job. Thank you. But why you want to leave this job? You have such a good job. There is some problem in office. Oh, don't worry. You will get a new job soon. Wine hummed. Thank you for the ride. Bye. Bye. He drove away, Wine sighed loudly and headed inside office. Good morning, boss. She bowed. He didn't say anything. He was standing on window. Here is the file you gave me last night. She put the file on his desk and he turned around. One looked towards him and his gaze and face expression was too much cold. One gulped her saliva. He won't leave me for talking shit about him. Boss, I was saying, his phone rang and her gaze went on his phone which was kept on desk. It was Somi's call. Call me if you have any work. Sibayan immediately went out of his cabin. Then Zion came towards his phone. What happened, Wine? You look too much stressed and lost in thoughts nowadays. It's nothing, just a bit tired. She flashed a smile and Judy nodded. Okay, here, can you give these papers to Mr. Kim? Please give him. Okay, Wine took papers from her. Thank you. Wine knocked on the door and went inside. Then took a glance of her and Wine kept papers on his desk. Judy completed it. Then hummed and got up from his chair while grabbing his tuxedo. We are going factory. Okay, he headed out and she followed him. Taehyung stopped. She came to him and hugged him while placing a kiss on his cheek and Wine looked away. She felt her heart clenching. Taehyung slowly pushed her away while clearing his throat. Why you didn't answer my call? I didn't see your calls. My phone is mute. She sighed and hold his arm. Okay, let's go to have lunch together. I have work. I'm not free. Oh, come on, Taehyung. It won't be something huge if you leave a work for me. I don't like leaving my work. I'm going factory. Now leave my hand. He removed her grip from his arm. Okay, I'm also coming. And what will you do there? Stay with you. Now let's go. She sat inside car. Zion sat inside car while looking at Wine. By the way, when are you going to take your secretary's interview? You know my one friend is interested and he's very talented. I told him you're looking for a new secretary and he said he's ready to leave his old job to work with you. One's hand clutched on her clothes after hearing that and she looked at Taehyung through mirror. He was already looking at her. They made eye contact for a few seconds and one looked down. By the way, I want to go on shopping and tonight you are taking me on shopping and then we will spend time on your place. One bit her lower lip after hearing that and she looked out of window. It was raining. She hugged herself to provide some warmth and she heard footsteps. Here, change in this. He extended a pair of clothes which was his and one blinked. I don't have any female's clothes and you will catch cold. So changed in it. I'm fine. I'll just go home once Storm. She rubbed her nose after sneezing and Taehyung stared her with his strong gaze. I'm fine. She smiled nervously and next moment she again sneezed. It will be better if you change your soaked clothes. He put clothes on couch and went back towards his bedroom. When sneezed again and she was feeling too much cold. I should just change. She grabbed his clothes and started looking for washroom. Go in guest room. He shouted from his bedroom. One scratched back of her head and started looking for a guest room. She got drenched in rain and Taehyung offered her to drive home. Storm was getting heavy so she accepted his offer, but the way to her house got blocked due to heavy storm and she ended up coming here, Taehyung's apartment, with him. One changed her clothes and her face got red while looking at herself. Miss Lee, he knocked on the door and she went to check. Yes, Mr. Kim. He stopped speaking and gulped. I noticed his gaze on her and she cleared her throat. He immediately looked away from her and extended a mug towards her. Coffee. Here, have it. You will feel better. She didn't deny and took that as she really needed that. Thank you. What will you eat in lunch? I'm not hungry. What will you eat? He asked in ordering tone. I'm fine with anything. He nodded and walked away. Wine immediately shut door and put her hand on her chest. He's dangerous. Her heartbeat was very fast. Let me help. He didn't say anything and Wine looked around to see what she should do to help him, and he was busy in cooking. Should I chop vegetables? Wine moved close to counter and started chopping vegetables which was kept there. She chopped garlic and chili first and then she started chopping onion and her eyes started getting teary. She wiped her tears and her eyes started burning. It's burning. She closed her eyes tightly and Taehyung looked at her. What happened? My eyes. Taehyung saw chopped chili on the counter. She again touched her eyes. He sighed and moved close to her. Miss Lee, what are you doing? He held her hand and pulled it down. Mr. K. He started blowing on her eyes and she stopped speaking. Who touched eyes after chopping chilies? He mumbled and continued blowing in her eyes. The burning feeling started decreasing and she slowly opened her eyes and her heart skipped a beat and she felt butterfly on her stomach. He was standing very close to her and she stared at him. Then stopped blowing after noticing her gaze and he too stared at her. Their gaze met and none of them broke eye contact. Taehyung's hand left her hand and held her waist tightly. Mr. Kim, you're looking very beautiful, he whispered and tugged her hair strand. I hate rain. She stomped her feet. Wayne took a glance of her. Let's go to have lunch. She grabbed Taehyung's wrist. Miss Lee, what? Will she come with us? Come on, Taehyung, we are going for lunch, not for a meeting. Taehyung didn't say anything and Wayne bowed. Have a good time. She started walking away. Miss Lee, wait. She didn't stop. Let's go. You are early today. Yeah, it's raining, so I thought you must be wanting to have a coffee with me. That's right. Get fresh. I'll make coffee. I nodded and went towards her bedroom. But why suddenly you want to leave the job? It's not suddenly. I have some personal problem and I was thinking about it from many days. But Mr. Kim? Don't worry about him. He's already looking for a new secretary. Wayne flashed a fake smile. Okay, then bye. Bye. Why this girl is not answering calls? His aunt called manager. Send Miss Lee in my cabin. She left job. What? He stand up from his chair in shock. Yes, he resigned. Then why the hell you didn't inform me? He put back his phone and rubbed his temple. I think boss is impressed by you. You will get this job. Yeah, I hope so. She stopped speaking after seeing the person sitting in the living room. I was waiting for you. He took a glance of Jungkook. Yes? Get fresh then talk. Yeah, Jungkook have said. I'm going to get fresh, but I'll be back to eat auntie's magical foods. Wine mom chuckled and Wine flashed a little smile to Jungkook, his once neighbor. Bye, beautiful. Bye, auntie. Bye. He went out and Wine took glance of Taehyung. He was glaring her and he was clearly looking mad. She started walking towards her bedroom. Wine stopped. She stopped and gulped. We need to talk urgently. His tone was very serious. Wine nodded and looked at her mom. She didn't want to let her mom know about her job leaving. Okay, come with me. What you wanted to talk? May I know why you left job suddenly? Some personal problem. And what's that problem? You are my secretary. You can't leave job suddenly like this, okay? I can. I told you I have some problems. And what's that problem, huh? He raised his voice. You left job and now looking for a new job. What's the solution of your problem in this? Huh? Or do you want to work with that Jungkook? That's why you left job. Wine frowned as he suddenly brought Jungkook in between. What do you mean? And why are you getting this much mad when you were going to fire me, huh? And I'm no longer your employee, so you can't talk like this with me. Now you may leave and don't come here again. Zitu madly spoke and started leaving from there, but he grabbed her hand and pinned her on the wall. What are you doing? You can't leave job. I'm not accepting your resignation. She tried to push him away, but he didn't move. I left job and I'm not coming back. You have to. I won't. What will you do, huh? File lawsuit against me. She was also staring him with her strong gaze. She was mad. Don't be stupid, okay? Stupid. Yes, I am. But don't you think you should keep distance from other girls? You are engaged, Mr. Kim, and it doesn't suit you holding other women like this. She tried to push him away again, but he pressed his body in her and her heartbeat was very fast and she's sure he must be hearing that. Mr. Kim, her eyes widened when she felt his plump lips on her. Both's gaze were stuck in each other and Taehyung pulled her more close. Both's heartbeat was very fast and audible. Both were looking lost. My clothes suits on you, he whispered and his lips brushed in her lip. And she closed her eyes. She felt some special and exciting feeling, but their moment didn't last long as a thunder sound echoed and both flinched. When pushed him away with her all force and her tears started rolling down. When I'm sorry, she didn't say anything and ran away from there. He pushed his head back and cursed loudly.